No idea where the time goes. And I guess I'm recording. All right. What's up, everybody? We're just going to do a quick all signs reading for August just to see what's coming in. I'll still try to kick out all of the regular tarot readings that I can. So regular meaning just on one particular sign. But we just want to see the theme, the energy of what's going to be going on for you guys for August. So you see all the cards on the table. I've already pulled like 12 sets of 4 cards. I'm using the Rider Waite deck, the romance deck, and a couple of other decks just to see or get a flavor of what's going on in August. We are past some of the eclipse. We have another one, I believe, in December, but those July ones were rough. July was a up and down month, let me tell you, in many ways. So if you guys weren't going through something emotional, it was probably physically emotional, something physical. So either emotional or physical. We're just like that all the time. But July, I know you guys felt it. That's a heavy emotional season. A lot of gateways, portals open, that summer solstice energy, big energy. So we just kind of want to know where we're going at in August. And you guys, it might take me for forever in a video, and then I only have half of you guys out there. So at least this way we get to touch on a little bit for every sign. So I'm going to start with, I don't know if this is Aries or Pisces. I'm going to just pick them. I was thinking, am I going to go? Yeah, I'm going to go backwards. So let's start with Pisces. So Pisces. You're trying to make some decisions and keep things balanced and fair. And this may be in a marriage, and you may be married to an Aquarius. You may be dealing with an Aquarius. You may have some sort of business situation with an Aquarius. Whatever is going on with this situation here that involves maybe one person or two people, and having to make decisions, or having to collaborate on something and maybe divvy out something evenly. Whether that be money, payments, or something like that. Maybe it has to do with different contracts or some sort of obligation. It's like you want to fall back from it. You want to give it a rest. So if you feel like you have been being too nice to somebody in July or these past months, or you have been ignoring a situation possibly with an Aquarius, and taking care of certain debts, handling things, making sure the checkbook is balanced, the emotions are balanced, the finances are balanced, and it may have something to do with just this Aquarius energy. And if it's not a person that's an Aquarius, the person you're dealing with may have heavy Aquarius in their chart. This is some other, this is some other sort of personality. This is speaking to an avatar in your life, somebody that is functioning in your life. So that's why I really think you're dealing with an Aquarius person, or someone who operates like an Aquarius. Or if you don't know if you're dealing with an Aquarius, it may be someone that's distant from you, that's far away. Maybe someone is doing things different, or maybe you feel like somebody has changed, the balance has shifted or changed in a relationship that's not that old. Maybe you guys are in relationships where you've been with somebody, I would say maybe 1 to 5 years or something like that, and maybe the person you thought they were have changed. Maybe your feelings have changed and you've been trying to fall back, or maybe you realize you just want to give something a rest. Maybe you're taking a separation. Maybe there's a separation away from this Aquarius, but you have certain business things to focus on and business things to heal. So for Pisces altogether, what that basically means is fall back from any drama. You guys may be going on a relationship break, wanting to give some relationships a rest. And if that's the case, you need to go ahead and do that and have those conversations. It is time to have those conversations and just even things out, balance it out, and be clear and transparent with everyone involved. Okay? All right, Pisces? All right. That's August for you. Next, let's take a look at Aquarius. So Aquarius, whatever you're going through, you need to be strong, and it has a lot to do with love. We may have a lot of Aquarius and Pisces couples, or Aquariuses who are dealing with Pisces. I know that's a common combination. I see it all the time. Pisces is only one of the few that can do y'all Aquariuses. And I mean Aquarius, I see it a lot of times, Aquarius women, Pisces men. So with the Aquarius men, I see them a lot of times with Aries and different things of that nature. I see Aquarius women a lot of times with Aries as well. I've seen it with Aries and Pisces. Aries more so. You guys got the hats for Aries. But anyway, it has to do with a love or relationship. So you see the card Venus right here. So Aquarius, you could be dealing with a Pisces, a Libra, a Taurus, or you just have to be strong in your love relationship. Maybe there's something going on between the two of you where it's going to take some working it out. You're going through some changes. You guys might have a moving of a home or leaving of a home, leaving a foundation, or not wanting to leave a foundation behind. But you have to keep an open mind and believe that this situation will work out for the best for you. Because it will in due time. But Aquarius, you guys are really logical thinkers. You're innovative thinkers. So just keep an open mind when it comes to this love situation. And whatever you're going through now, if you recognize that and you handle that and you deal with that and you move forward, you'll be in a good situation in August and coming towards the end of the year. So that could even mean you guys having strength to finalize one relationship because you want to go ahead and you want to start another relationship. It could be something of that nature. And you guys could also be dealing with a Leo. So it could be Aquariuses and Leos or Aquariuses and Aries, Libra, Taurus, Pisces. So that's what's going on with you guys. Like I said, I feel like it has to do with either the love relationship, the money, something you have to be emotionally strong about. And Aquarius, you aren't always the most open to show your emotions. A lot of times you hide your emotions and you're hiding what you feel. But maybe now is the time to keep an open mind and have a conversation and confront certain things. So you guys may be wanting to have open relationships. Maybe you don't want to be tied down. You know what I mean? Something like that. And you also could be dealing with people meddling in your relationship. So be careful about that, Aquariuses. And wish you the best in August. Next, let's talk about Capricorn. So Capricorn, you got the Two of Winter. Making different decisions, thoughts, thinking about something, how you want to handle a situation, how you want to balance the situation, how you want to go forward in your third house with the way you communicate with people, communications. Maybe this has to do with friendships. Maybe this has to do with just thoughts, being intellectual, the connections you have, and most of all, just anything having to do with communication, making decisions, and then communicating those decisions. Capricorn, you really do have a lot that's weighing on you, different things that you want to do. Where do you want to go from here, dealing with some sort of communication, something that's happened over the past month or so, or something you've been working on, Capricorn, that you have to make a decision about, or that you don't have a decision about and you don't know how to go forward from here or communicate that. So you guys may be having a little challenge with that. But this is a time to communicate, because whatever relationship this has to do with, whether you're meeting somebody new, so whether this is a romantic relationship in your life and there's some things you guys need to work out and you're not communicating about that, or something happened where you have to make a decision. Do you move forward? Do you move back? What do you really want to do? The Two of Winter card says indecision is holding you back. Make the choice that's best for you rather than trying to please others. Feeling trapped between the intellectual and the emotional. So some sort of emotional situation has kind of got you stuck. And you just need to think about it and just do what's best for you. The third house says speech, thoughts, social media, excursions, dating, siblings, research, street life, circulation, discussions, surroundings, and sociability. So where you stand in your social circles, Capricorn, things that you're thinking about, decisions that you're thinking about making, just a lot of thoughts that are going through your head. But I see the relationships, because it says this could be the one. So if this has to do with just reservations you have about a job, about a friend, about a romantic partnership, I see that it is a good partnership for you, but you just have to figure out how to move forward, and some certain decisions and choices you're going to have to make in regards to that, and how you communicate that with people and how that works out in your immediate surroundings with your family and your friends. Most likely siblings, brothers, sisters, things like that. So you may have some sort of situation going on with your siblings or something of that nature. So that's what's going on with you, Capricorn. Just a brief theme for August coming up. So next, Sagittarius, let's see what we've got. Sag, you're feeling like the stars. Sag, you're coming out of a karmic period where you're getting some healing, some rejuvenation. Sagittarius, you may be wanting to get back to you. You may notice that things are going more harmonious. You aren't still quite where you want to be as far as your stability or your money. You're still looking for more. You're still searching for more. It's not coming in fast enough. Maybe some money that you thought that you were going to have or you were going to get didn't come in fast enough. And you may be having to call on somebody for help. Maybe you guys have got loans out. Maybe the bank has loaned you money. Maybe you've got credit cards. Maybe you're borrowing from friends and family and stuff like that for really important bills or different things that's going on. Or even it could be due to your kids. You know what I'm saying? That kind of thing. It's going to get better. You just have to hold on and work through this situation. I feel like you feel like things are working out and you've gotten some emotional stresses off your chest, Sagittarius. So maybe one of the last areas that you're trying to concentrate on and that you may notice that you're really focusing on as we go into August is your money. Like I think you're trying to really expect something big coming through. And I'm not saying it's not coming because the opportunity is there. So you have to keep your eyes out for opportunities to take them because you got the sextile. So it talks about collaborations, assist, explain, provides opportunities, synergies, create possibilities for, opens doors, promises, brings insight to, communicates, welcomes, developed. So something is developing, something is coming, but it's just really, really slow moving, Sagittarius. And with that being a sextile, you guys could be possibly working with some Libras, or you could be working with some Aquariuses. Maybe you have some of those type of people in your social, or maybe you are waiting on a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, Sagittarius to come through with something monetarily, some kind of business deal, some kind of investment, something that you checked on, some loan that you put in. So, let your friends help you. There are resources. If you do want to go get a bank loan or you do need something like that, go ahead and apply. There are banks out there that will approve you for whatever it is that you need. It just may not be as much money as you thought, or may be really slow kind of coming in. So it may take a while to get an approval. And that's if you're looking for houses, you're looking for stability, anything of that nature. And the star says, look to the future with hope and optimism, the power of faith to move mountains, happy changes that bring relief from challenging time. So a little weight off of your shoulder, especially emotionally, Sagittarius. I think there are going to be opportunities coming in. And because you've let go of some of the emotional baggage and because you've done some of that work that comes with just keeping an open mind and an open heart, I think you guys are going to have some opportunities that come to you in August, but it may be the later part of August, getting into September, and it just may move a little slow for you guys. So that's Sagittarius. Let's see what's going on with Scorpio. So Scorpio, you've got the Three of Spring. So that's Three of Wands. You're looking at your life, looking at what you want to do next, what's on your next list to conquer. What is new? I think Scorpios, you're looking for something new. You're looking for a change as we get into August. And you may be going through it with a King of Swords type of individual. So maybe there's just a stickler in your life who does not agree with you. Their opinions never seem to match your own. You guys may have been getting into it. You may have been had an argument with somebody out there like this. And I'm getting strong Aquarius energy. This is the sword. So we could be talking about Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, but I'm getting strong Aquarius energy because I also got the Uranus card, and Uranus is the modern ruler of Aquarius. So I'm getting that kind of energy. So maybe you guys are looking at where to go from here because of an argument, and just having patience with something that's been difficult in your life, some kind of difficult communication, different person, because the court cards do represent the avatar, represents the people in your life. the faces, the bodies and the faces. So this is some sort of difficulty maybe that you were going through or you are going through with this person. And Uranus says breakthroughs, brainstorming, originality, insight, awakening, technology, innovation, humanitarianism, humanitarianism, reform, surprise, freedom, experimentation, the unexpected, rupture, edge, diversity, enlightening. So you guys are having a lot of thoughts about which way to go. You want to do something new. The same old perspective, thought frame, and mind frame that's kind of keeping you in a trap is not where you want to stay anymore. And it has a lot to do with the people in your life that you depend on. So either this is a husband, wife, a boss at work, or some kind of communication or something that goes on with somebody that you were codependent on, you were working with, and maybe in a position of subordination. So this person could be the boss or something like that. But if there's some sort of codependency on this negative energy in your life, or this person that you're at odds with like right now, but you just want something different, and the communication and the obstacles that they're putting in your way are just not, somebody's being difficult, bottom line for you. And the Three of Spring says plan your next steps with an eye to the long term. Have patience, there are more good things to come. Satisfaction from a job well done. So if you are going through difficulties with somebody, this too shall pass is basically what that card can tell you too. This might be a quick thing. Uranus is also quick. It's intelligence, it's an insight. Maybe this person has a valid point of view, Scorpio. Maybe you don't think they do, but maybe this person or whoever is giving you this opposition has a valid point of view, and maybe it's just difficult, but you guys will work through it and you'll work it out. And hopefully some good communication will come out of that. So that's what's going on with Scorpio for August, and hopefully I'll see you guys in a longer reading next time in a week or so. Libra. So Libra, two of cups, and you're in love. You may have met someone, Libra, or you're always meeting somebody. You're always in love, and that you really have some chemistry with. This person could be Capricorn, Aquarius, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. We have the Two of Cups. So I feel like whatever, Libra, that you're doing that's new, it's working for you. So just realizing that you are a very independent and strong person. There's no question, Libra, that you're independent and you're strong, but it's a time to just have partnerships and let people do things for you, as well as you return the favor and you do things for them, and you think your moves out. You be wise about the people that you pick and the things that you're doing and how you handle your relationships with Saturn there. It's time to really plant some roots. It's time to have even more stability, and a lot of times that could come through partnerships. So having good partnerships, whether it's at home, in your relationships with your family, or with your job. And I see material abundance. I see money being made. I see coming into partnerships where people come to the table with something. And I see these partnerships being karmic and it being a love experience and a good way to go. So this person that you have chemistry for, or the person that you have feelings for, Libra, let them know, or continue to be wise about your relationship, and give as much as you take. Treat the person right, because it's a karmic relationship. If what you've done in the past comes back around to you, that also is the theme, and it has to do with your love relationships and just partnerships and things that you're working on and things that are working with you right now, Libra. And things are looking good in that area. So your concentration for August is going to be partnerships, whether that be being happy at a job, being happy with the occupation, being happy with the business that you're starting or doing, or being happy with your loved ones. And it's going to bring material success. And if you're going into a partner, it's going to bring partnership. It's going to bring stability, and that person is coming with to the table with just as much, if not more, than you. So you had got the Queen of Pentacles, the chemistry card, the Saturn, and the Two of Summer. And Saturn talks about discipline, structure, time, responsibility, test, ambition, difficulty, restraint, grounding, practicality, self-control, tradition, realism, container, bones, maturity, gravity, scaffolding. So this may be something that you're paying more into. You could be taking care of your health. You could be getting health things situated and finding out about different things and then taking care of that. maybe you guys may be just having some problems with bones. I've been going through a thing with some back issues. Saturn does represent the bones and things like that of the body. But I feel like it's more of a good thing. You guys may be working on that body for that person that you have common in that relationship and just wanting to look good and everything like that. And even if it seems like it's hard work or it's a lot to change what you've known. So maybe if you got this new job that you like, it may be a big change from something you used to do. Or maybe you guys going into a really serious committed relationship is something that you're not used to doing, but it's a good thing and it's going to bring you good things. So it might be difficult, but it's worth sticking with. It's worth working out. Chemistry says there's a strong magnetic attraction here. So there's a reason for this. It's a reason for this relationship. Saturn is also about reasons, karmic things, structures, the reason why things have to happen, putting you through things to realize certain lessons learned is Saturn. So it's very karmic. Anytime I see Saturn or we talk about even Pluto in the eighth house, it gives me a lot of karmic sort of things that you're indebted to in this life. And then you have the two of summer, falling in love or making serious commitment to someone, forgiveness and the resolution of a problem. Don't give up. Your relationship can be healed. So you guys keep pressing forward with your current relationships, and new relationships is going to be the person for you. It's going to be a good experience. It's going to bring you some grounding and some structure in that family relationship that you wanted. You're getting older and wiser, Libra. You are getting older and wiser, and that's for sure. All right, Virgo. So, Virgo, what is going on here? You have the King of Autumn. So, that's the King of Pentacles. And you've got sextile allowing. And you've got the Seven of Wands, which you see, Seven of Wands, and then you got a trust. So you guys, this looks like relationship. It could be job. It could be having to do with your money, where you may be in some sort of partnership. You may be in some sort of relationship, whether that's to business, to family, to your partner, that's been going pretty smooth, and it hasn't really caused too many difficulties. But there are little things that crop up in regards to trust and how much you can trust this person in this relationship, in this friendship, in this business partnership, in this job, in this transaction, in this deal. It's been somewhat of a fight because you don't trust this person. Maybe things were too quiet and things were seeming too good to be true. And now things could be coming at you, or there could be a lot of fights, so there could now be some disruption, and that could be with this King of Pentacles person. So you guys could, Virgo, you guys could be out there dealing with another Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. Again, these are court cards, so they really do represent people and avatars in your life. And then there's a lack of trust. It seems like there's a family unit, there's a partnership, but there's something having to do with trust when it comes to different information, arguments, or events that have been occurring. Virgo, you might have been fighting something off, and you're trying to get a handle of it. Right now, you're staying on top of it. You're trying to get a win because you're not trying to let this thing go. And you may have thought something was going to be too easy, or you may have thought something was going to go really, really smoothly, but you have weathered the storm of certain difficulties. And I just want to say you got to have trust. Trust is what you need to work on coming in August. There may be issues that present themselves in your relationships, either with some kind of very important financial contract you have, a person you have, some sort of agreement. I really feel like it's whatever relationship you have with this other energy, or this could be your other energy, and you're starting things, or you're not being passive anymore, and there's been some arguments about trust in a relationship. The semi-sextile card says encourages, sees the potential in, clarifies, gives hope, compensates, intuits, tempers, responds, cycles, grows, realizes, rewards. So keep fighting for your reward. Keep fighting, because I think you guys will have a victory. I think you will come to some sort of understanding, and maybe work this out, but it's not going to be something that's super quick. We know the King of Pentacles is the slowest moving king in the deck. So whatever this is that needs to be worked out in regards to the trust issues or feeling comfortable at home, relationship, job, whatever it is, you just have to stay on top of things. And it may be a fight to stay on top of things, but hang in there. Hang in there. It's not always easy, and things are going to be good, but you just got to hang in there and keep fighting, Virgo, no matter what this is. Even if it's money issues, you will come out of that debt. You will come out of a place of lack. It's just going to be somewhat of a fight, and you want to keep going. And there may be a King of Pentacles person there to help you, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. And this may have a lot to do with money and trust, with either money or trust in whatever way that it comes. So you just take that and apply it to you, Virgo, and however that fits for you. Leo. Let's see what's going on with Leo. Oh, Leo, it's always a finances and career issue that you're always worried about, that money, money, money. But you are the sun. You have positive energy. And if you just think about it and make wise moves, don't act too fast. Know that you got it. Ground yourself spiritually and mentally. And it's going to be all good. You're going to have all the success. The worries are just in your mind. You need to get your mental thoughts together, clear your mind a little bit. You know what I mean? And your finances and your career situation will improve. So right now, that's what you're focused on. It's not even about any relationships, because you guys may have a fear of relationships, a fear of love. Maybe a past relationship is breaking you, or maybe partners that you've had kids with are breaking you financially, and you're going through some changes with your career, Leo. And it's just like, damn, what I need to make my next move my best move. And you are going to make your next move your best move, because you're going to think about it and do what's right. You're going to do the best thing for you possibly. And you got the Sun card, which is yourself. So use your passion, your energy, your vitality. Use that, Leo. Use your charm. Use your good looks. Use whatever you were given to get to where you want to be. And it's all going to work out, because you know what's best for you. You're going to ground yourself, and you're going to figure this out. And it's not going to be off of anybody else's accord, their whim, their opinion. You don't need anybody else to agree with you, Leo. You just have to know which direction you're moving in, and take that time out to think and get yourself spiritually and mentally grounded. And then everything's going to work out for the best for you. And even if you have kids, it's going to work out for the best for your kids. But it just may be putting a strain and some worries on your finances and career. But if you concentrate on that and you focus on your money and making more money, you'll make more money. If you focus on getting a new job, the new job will be coming to you. But that's what you want to focus on in August. And the sun says being. So it's just being yourself, Leo. Let your natural energies, passions, and drive get you to where you need to be in this situation in your life, and your place with your kids, your home, and your finances, and your career, so that you can have it all meshed together and work out. And the Sun card says essence, energy, self-awareness, life force, spirit, creativity, honor, masculinity, distinction, childishness, ego, individuality, solitude, expression, self-sufficiency, shine, heartbeat, father. So a lot of you could be becoming new fathers. You could be getting help from a father figure. You could be balancing the responsibilities of work, career, and like I said, home life or kids, something of that nature. And it just is going to require you to get back into knowing that you can do it. Get that ego. A lot of times they say the ego is bad, but you need to have that confidence and show that confidence that is Leo. Leo is all about confidence and having a confidence in oneself. And then now the winner says unfounded fear, foreseeing the worst case scenarios, allowing worry to grow out of proportion to the problem. So what you're worrying about when it comes to these finances and career, you're worrying more than you should be. All you can do is continue to work at it, make the right strategic moves, and just have something, most importantly, spiritually to ground you, hobbies, things that you're interested in, things that things you tell yourself every day, and positive thoughts and manifestation thoughts, and you'll get to where you want to be, Leo. Most definitely. It just may take a little time. Not much. You almost got it together. Next, let's talk about Cancer. We're getting down to the final four. All right, Cancer. Very soon, based on the choices and decisions that you make, something is coming. Maybe an Aries, a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You guys, water and fire, that's the theme right now because, Cancer brings in the summer a water sign, but then Leo follows the summer right out and closes it down. So you guys have had a lot of fire energy in the chart. The months where it's hot, 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 and that is also your Aries counterpart and your Sagittarius counterpart. So you guys maybe be really headstrong. It's time to have passionate, be passionate. This is a face card that so could represent an avatar person in your life. That could be an Aries, somebody with a lot of Aries energy. It could be Aries rising, or they have heavy Aries energy in their chart. I feel like you guys are going to be involved with the Aries in some sort of way. It could be an Aries woman. It could be an Aries man. And you make a choice or pick an Aries, or maybe an Aries is going to help you out when it comes to business and business that's going on, because you're going to have what you want. If it's this relationship, if it's this relationship with this Aries, if you guys are looking to go to the next level and having a reason to celebrate and good things coming, there is this Three of Summer card. And I think you also may be your partner may be making a choice, may be making a decision, and you guys may be going from single to committed very, very soon. Because I had Three of Summer, which can mean different peoples, open relationships, nothing too serious. Maybe this Aries is dealing with a lot of people. Maybe you're dealing with a lot of people, or maybe it's just been like lighthearted fun with that Three of Summer card, the Three of Cups, because we know that's parties, that's weddings, that's drinking, that's, just having a good time with your Aries, having a good time, going to weddings, going to parties. But then there's some decisions that are on the table that you may not know that your Aries is making, or that you may be thinking about in regards to this relationship. And for single people, these are things that could be coming up in your life. You may be settling down, making a decision to leave different people behind and settling down with an Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, somebody with a lot of fire sign energy, or by next April, by Aries season, or maybe something's going on when it comes to an Aries. Which leads me back to the first house. So just meeting somebody. Wherever you have Cancer for your sun, the opposite house is Capricorn. You got Saturn and Pluto right there, Cancer. So a lot of things, a lot of things having to do with settling down, making boundaries, making stable connections, investments, and things of that nature has been going on a lot. So the Aries card says active, self-starting, daring, fierce, assertive, fiery, exhilarating, innocent, on a mission, bossy, driving, sparky, courageous, selfish, macho, impulsive, argumentative, competitive. So you guys could also be embodying a lot of that Aries energy as well, like being bold and really taking the bull by the horns and just being a whole new person. Maybe you're showing a whole new person to people in your circle, Cancer. And you have the very soon card, and it says clearly decide. I talked about decisions because you got the Seven of Cups card there. Decisions, different opportunities, which way to go, what to choose, what to pick, picking something. And the very soon card says clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. So whatever it is that you want, and you want something in the way of this kind of energy, this Aries energy. And a lot of times Cancers can be laid back. So Cancer and Aries can really work because Aries has that fire and Cancer has that passion and that soul behind it. So you've got a meeting of spirituality, passion, soul. I mean, it's a great experience. The Aries. My dad is an Aries, and I know different Cancers that are with Aries. And I see it, the men with the women and the women with the men sometimes. And it's a very interesting connection for the two cardinal signs. But whatever it is, you're going to be happy about it. It's going to bring something good. So good things coming, Cancer. Good things coming in the partnerships that you're in. And good things coming from partnerships is coming. Something bold and unexpected and different from you is coming very, very soon into your life. That's going to bring some stability. And Three of Summer says news worth celebrating. Announcements such as weddings, graduation, or births. Friends you cherish. So guys, you could even be getting pregnant. Kids, maybe getting pregnant with an Aries. Maybe you're having an Aries. You're having a baby that's due in Aries season of 2020. Have we gotten to that point yet? So August, September, October, November, January, February, March, April. Yeah. So if you guys have maybe getting pregnant right around this time, coming up next month, or at the end of last month, you guys may be having babies and getting pregnant, and babies may be due, but it's coming very soon. It's going to be something happy, good news, celebration. Could be setting up a wedding, getting married, or you guys are partying and having a good time, and you're going to make a choice to make it committed with each other. Going from the 3 down to the 2, going from the 3 down to the 2, making decisions and choices. Very strong, passionate, fiery, Aries, Leo, Sag energy. That's what it is, Cancer. Gemini. Let's see what's going on with Gemini. Gemini, kids. Gemini, you may have 2 kids, boy and a girl. You guys may be having kids. You guys may be pregnant with kids, and you just want a happy family. But you're also very active and very passionate, and you have a lot of other things going on too, and you feel like somewhere it's not meeting up. So your impulses, what you really on a soul level, so the things that you do may be affecting your finances. Maybe something is going on with the home, or being welcomed, or going on with children in the home that is not making for happy household. Maybe you've got some kids that are fighting and arguing, or this came out like that, fighting, arguing, causing problems in the house, very hot tempered. They're not listening to you. Are the kids not listening to you? Or are you into it about an ex, about the kids, about them taking care of kids? Maybe you guys live in separated households. I have the 5 of Autumn, which says reach out to others for assistance, poor timing for a career change, feeling challenged by money issues. So, hey, it's about to be back to school time for a lot of you people out there. With people with the kids, and it says your love life is being affected by children. So a lot of your money may go to your children. Maybe they're taking your money. Maybe you have to pay on something because of that anger or aggression or something like that. Maybe your kids are getting in fights, or maybe you're just having a lot of fights with your kids right now. But whatever it is, it's disrupting the happy home. So you could be having a fight with the ex over kids as well, and issues at the job and all of that kind of stuff. But, eventually that 10 turns upside down. And even with the 10 upside down, it's still a good card. So it's going to take maybe a lot of support from family and friends, but you're going to get this issue together that has to do with your money and your kids, because it's a challenge right now. And Mars, the Mars card, which it talks about action, says desire, impulses, courage, force, heat, strength, competition, workouts, excitement, thirst, impatience, anger, leadership, engine, potency, willpower, motor, sex drive. So you guys could, have a sexual relationship with somebody that's produced kids too, but you don't feel like that person assists as much as they should, or they do that as much as they should. Geminis, you may have to seek assistance with your kids, or help with your kids, or get your kids into activities and things that can help with their anger, with where they can experience competition and have some leadership skills and things like that. Maybe you need to get the kids a little bit more social and involved in those kind of opportunities, join in some kind of group or some kind of organization or something of that nature. So again, that's the way you may want to reach out. But I feel like some of you Geminis are disappointed when it comes to a financial situation, and you don't feel like you're getting what you need in a financial situation. So you may need to reach out for assistance or help on those issues. And then there were 2, Taurus. And lastly, we got Aries. But Taurus, let's talk about Taurus. So Taurus, make the effort with the woman in your life, or woman make the effort with the man in your life, if you want a relationship to work, or if you want to mend a certain relationship with a fire-like person. So you could be dealing with a Leo, a Sag, or Aries female. Leo, Sag, or Aries energy could mean something to you. This person doesn't have to be a fire sign sun. So they don't have to be a Leo, Sagittarius sun. They could have energy in other planets with other energy in those houses heavy. So they could be like Leo moon, Sag rising, Leo rising, North Node, Venus, things of that nature. But there is something going on with the fire sign or female in your life who embodies fire sign energies. So something like this. So if a work relationship is worth the effort, if something is worth the effort towards, make the effort to work this thing out. And here we got Jupiter. So this person has some Pisces and some Sag energy. So we said this could have been the Leo, the Sag, or the Aries. I'm getting Sag energy too because we have Jupiter. If you want something to be bigger than it is, and if you want something to grow, you may have had some thoughts and some realizations. This is the awakening card. You may have had some thoughts and some realizations, and you may have come to some conclusions about something that you need to make an effort about. Maybe you want to reach out to this person, this Queen of Wands. Maybe you're looking to expand, get to know. This Jupiter talks about expansion. You want to understand. Maybe this person is somebody who's helping you in work or school or something of that nature. You want to understand what's going on about whatever the situation is on the table, whether it's a relationship, whether it's a work relationship, family, having an understanding with your kids, getting to know your kids better. And it could be something. When I look at the make the effort card, these are like two kids. So maybe this is something from childhood, a childhood memory, childhood relationship, somebody you knew from the past. They have a lot of fiery energy. She's a woman that is strong, headstrong, but people enjoy her. Children love her. Friends love her. Really is great company and great advice and good person to be around. And I just see that there's something going on with an awakening, a feeling, a need for communication, a need for a reach out. When you think of Jupiter, you think far-fetching. When you think of Sagittarius, you think about social, active, reaching out, going straight to the point about something, being wise about something. Is something you've discovered some additional wisdom. So you guys may have attained some additional knowledge and some additional information in July around the eclipse times or as we go into August. And it's something that's going to cause you to want to make an effort to clear something out, to reach out and to work something out. So this could be your relationships that you're in. This could be expanding your business, having an awakening about your job, expanding your mind, your education. Maybe you guys want to travel, you want to pursue some different opportunities. Maybe there's somebody long distance from you or something like that, out of contact, that you want to have that conversation, that awakening because of something that you've heard, information that you found out, and things of that nature. So make the effort card says great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So whatever you feel in your heart and your soul towards, whatever you feel like you need to do to work this out, if it's speaking to you, if it's in your gut, that's what you're being guided to do. So make sure you reach out, make the efforts. Whether this is repairing relationships, fixing relationships you're currently in, make the effort to do that because you've got the Jupiter card, which is expansion. Jupiter also rules Pisces and Sagittarius. So you could be dealing with the Pisces or Sagittarius. And it talks about enthusiasm, optimism, generosity, benevolence, beliefs, luck, seeking, travel, positivity, lectures, foreign cultures, teaching, pilgrimage, chance, expansion, leaping, exploration, and potential. So explore the potential that luck is going to come in and bless whatever situation, and it's going to go in your favor. Taurus, I think if you reach out on a limb, if you do something different, if you take that chance, you've got luck on your side. You've got optimism and benevolence, just in what you believe in and what you're seeking. So you're looking for something because you've come to an awakening. You've had an epiphany about some different things. You got the awakening card. And awakening card says, change the way you're looking at the situation. Embrace your uniqueness. A temporary pause in action. You guys, so this is also like the hangman card. And who got the hangman? Somebody else got the hang, because this is 3. This is the number 3. So communications. Again, Pisces. I'm getting Pisces heavy in this reading again because the hangman represents the Pisces And 3 is the house of communication. So number 3s are going through changes, having epiphanies, really coming to a mental and a spiritual decision. Because I talked about somebody really needing to brace their selves spiritually. Let me see who it was. So this was Gemini. This was Cancer. Leo. So you guys may be dealing with some Leos out there too, because I talked to Leo about getting spiritually grounded, and knowing that things are going to work out if they just be who they are, be aggressive and passionate. And yours is kind of saying the same thing, and you have that fire sign energy. So Aries, Sagittarius, Leo could mean something to you, Taurus, and just taking that leap of luck, taking that leap towards the situation after long thought out pandering on it and going inside with it and keeping it inside. I think you're finally getting some of the answers you've been looking for, but you're seeking more, and you've got to reach out and make the effort for that in whichever area that goes, family, relationships, all of that good stuff. So Taurus, I wish you the best, and hopefully I will see you in a week or two with a full Taurus reading. Last but not least, let's talk about Aries. So Aries, it is safe for you to love. You might have your eye on a situation, but you're holding it inside. You're not rushing towards it. You're scared of something. You have some intrepidation about something. You are holding off because of something, and it's some sort of secret fear. They won't like me. They don't really know me. What if they find out different things about me? Whatever subconscious undoing, I'm not a good person to love, or I don't know how to love anybody, or I can't be true or good to anybody. Just all those negative thoughts that you may tell yourself, Aries, has you halted right now from rushing in. We've got that fire sign energy, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. You are scared like you can't go forward. And it's because of a lot of internal fights, internal and external. Aries, you've been fighting something. You've been fighting with someone. There may have been breakups in relationships, and maybe that's why maybe you've been through several relationships, and you're noticing a pattern of things that keep happening, things that keep going bad in a relationship. Patterns. 1 plus 2 is 3. The number 3 may mean something to you also. Aries. As a matter of fact, I just had the 12 in Taurus's reading too on their fairy card. So maybe Taurus, and I'm just looking at it because I just did Taurus, so their cards are the last set of cards laying face up. So maybe you've been really deeply contemplating something that you need to discuss or have something come out. Aries, you were just heavy in Taurus's reading, and Aries, you were heavy in Cancer's reading. So maybe there's something you need to work out, Aries, or you need to confront, or that you need to face, or that you're ready to move in on. You're tired of keeping it a secret. You're tired of keeping it withheld in. You're tired of keeping it within yourself. It's safe to have those conversations, to talk to folks, and to love again. You have to open your heart to do it with love. It's time for you to jump back out there, get back into a relationship. No, it may not be that you want to move fast. You may not be wanting to be a player. You may not be rushing into anything, but it is time to get over all of the bullshit, all of the arguments, all of the petty quarrels, and get on with it. Move on from all of the past BS, let go of all those hidden fears, and look for something and pursue something new, because love is out there for you. But whatever you think you can have, and whatever's going on with you mentally or that you bring into your life, are the kind of relationships you're going to get. So right now, you need to leave the negative energy behind. You need to walk away from the arguments and the difficulties and things like that, or whatever energy is having it in your life. And it may be hard because there may be kids involved, and there may be a lot of fussing over the kids and things of that nature, which is keeping you in a certain situation. But Aries, that's you, and you got to work it out, because you've got to do the right thing, and do the right thing by yourself and by people. It's not time to be tricky, play games, get into petty arguments. arguments of ego, because your ego is pretty shot. Something about this fire card is not in its upright, so it doesn't have this natural confidence. I think that was a thing for a lot of my fire signs, is just being the confident people that you guys usually are. But in order to be confident and really sit in that ego and appreciate and use the positive sides of ego, you have to be doing the right things. If you're doing the wrong things, it's a false sense of ego. It's a false sense of getting forward. You always going to lead yourself back. It's like you do the crime, you do the time. You thought you're getting over, you're doing petty things, but you got to do the right things in order to have good things come to you. And to do that, you've got to show a loving side of yourself and realize it's safe for you to love other people, and it's safe for people to love you. But I feel like there's a lot of secrets, a lot of things that you deal with, and things you may have been in your life, past abuses, past traumas, and personal hurts that keep you from doing that, Aries. And August is the month to start cleaning it up, because it's safe for you to move forward away from negative situations. That Knight of Wands is moving away from these quarrels and these arguments and things of that nature. And the Five of Spring card says opposing goals arising from different opinions, feeling at odds with yourself or others, an overly ambitious person. And right now is the time you're not being overly ambitious, Leo, because you realize, I got to get my shit together and get myself together and realize who I am and what direction I'm going in. Like this says, feeling at odds with yourself or others, and that's big. Like if I could underline that and read that 10 times too, I would. Feeling at odds with yourself or others, because I feel like a lot of the fight is internal. How you treat yourself is how you treat other people. So it's bringing you at odds, and it's some things that you want to resolve, Aries. I feel like that, because you've got the 12th house, which talks about surrender, giving in, resolving it, facing those fears, and knowing it's safe to talk, it's safe to love, it's safe to be vulnerable, Aries. It's safe to slow down, it's safe to pace yourself, it's safe to not rush in, it's safe to take your time. And the 12th house says subconscious mind, compassion, dreams, karma, forgiveness, baggage, trance states, the unseen, healing, spiritual development, guilt, prayer. Ooh. Had to take a drink. Guilt, prayer, Akashic records. So some things that are going on right now with you, Aries, you may be having some dreams or some nightmares. And maybe you need to slow down a little bit and talk to somebody about that. You may have some dreams that are really affecting you this month, Aries. So if you're doing anything like drinking, alcohol, drugs, slow down on that too, so you can get some clarity. And I think if you take those steps, you'll stop being at odds with whatever's going on and realize it's going to get better. And that's my main thing from Aries. Just face some of these fears. It's going to get better. You have permission to slow down. It's okay to not always move so fast, to take your time for your personal healing, mental and physical. I know Aries do a lot. I know Aries move around a lot. I know Aries are very physical, and not just physical in the sense of the body, but the mind. Aries are thinkers as well. And that could be exhausting sometimes. So Aries, I wish you the best in August, and as we get through to the end of the year. So guys, that was just a little taste of what's going on, the thing that's coming from all of the signs. And like I said, hopefully I'll be back and be able to do sign breakdowns for you. But this is Madam X, Frequency World Radio. Check out the store, Earth Sky Star, for all of your gem, shopping, occult, and tarot needs. And I'm out. See you guys.